Thank you for joining the new Local AdWords 2018 training. I'm super exciting, and because I love AdWords, I make a lot of money with AdWords, and more above everything, you guys want to make a good living with it. And I truly feel 100% you can make a very good living with local AdWords management. And you almost have to learn nothing else than this. So that it will, what you learn with this training, you can apply it today, you can apply it next week, you can apply it next month, next year, and 10 years from now. So it's kind of a flywheel effect. Everything what you learn now, you can apply it for your business for a long time. There are two parts on Google AdWords management. One is to perform the service, and one is to get clients for it. And you will get trained both to manage the account and to get clients. Both are needed to have in business, correct? Now, I get a little bit thrown off for those questions. So, my name is Jack Hopman. I'm 50 years old and I'm doing online marketing since 2009. I think this is not the right presentation. Let me load the right one. So, what you learned today is the quick start. The quick start means you will get a quick start to set up a call-only campaign. Later on in the training, you will learn and you will understand why we do certain things. So it's kind of the 80-20% rule. You start the day and each step will be about an hour training. Today you will learn the call only, the pay-per-call campaign, and as example we are using the auto repair. Now, the traditional AdWords is keyword ad, and they land on the website, and then hopefully they place the call. Now, we need about, at average, 5 visitors to place that call. And you want to cut that down to eliminating that website, and every click is a call. Now, that is not 100% true, because some people, if they click on the ad, the phone number gets fetched to their phone, and they have to confirm to place the call. At average, 50% of the people will do that. So, unfortunately, not 100%, but still, 2 is better than 5. So, to prepare that call-only campaign, you need to set up a tracking number and you need to set up a website. The website is needed so that the Google can verify that the number is valid, is your number, and also that you have your terms in place. We will do that during the training today. And then we will set up the campaign. So let me change screen now to order and tracking number. And let me log in. You log in the call tracking platform. I use, of course, Call CD. And then you order a number, let's say new tracking number, and you enter the area code from the customer and you search for available numbers. Okay, and then you select one which you like, and then let's see if I liked one better than other, and I buy the number. Okay, so that's simple as that. Now, this is a tracking number, and it is the client number. So this number get forwarded to the destination number. And this number needs to get put on the website. Everybody follow me. You need a tracking number to track the amount of calls, and so you can share the results with the client. You can send them, you can record a voice message, you can send them missed calls, text notifications, you can send the caller a text message when they call that number, so you are in control what's going to happen with that call. And it's very important because each call might cost between the $10 and the $30, so you don't want to waste that. Now, next you're going to set up a website, and see, I ordered a domain 1 hour before the webinar, so it is not set up yet, so that is pity. But let's do then the Jack webinar demo. Is that website set up? Okay, so we going to log in. Maybe after the end of the training I will show you how to install the website easily. And I'll log in. And now we're going to update the phone number, and we're going to make the terms visible. Okay. Now on a team, I already installed here the auto repair website. That is our website. Okay, and now I need to update the phone number, and I need to make sure that the terms are okay with it, because those are things what Google look at. On the contact information, you update the phone number. Okay, so this is the phone number we just ordered, the 0805. So let me refresh that, and then all over the place the phone number is updated, 0805. Next, you're going to go to the pages. You guys don't see my screen? And then you're going to the terms. Term of service. Now, you see the usage statement. You want to make sure this is unchecked and real terms is checked. Now, you can change the terms you like. That is just an example, okay? But Google will approve those terms. But if you want to add your own terms, or your client has some certain terms, feel free to use those. Same for privacy policy. You want to uncheck the user statement and then check the privacy policy. Update. Now, refresh the website, and now you go to terms, and you go to the privacy policy. Now with this, do we need one website domain per niche we target for PPC? No, you need per client. Per client, you need a website. Only that Google can verify that the business is legit. Are those terms and privacy okay for Canada? I'm not a lawyer, okay? So not going to say those things. I know Google approved them. And now I have the phone number, I have the website with the terms. Next, you're going to let me go to the campaigns. And so in the training, oh, I didn't sign in. Let me sign out here, and then I sign in again. In my AdWords account. Let's see. Okay, Google wanted to something that I agree on. I have to log in this to how many AdWords accounts should you have? You should have one MCC account. In the training, it's explained what an MCC account is, and you should have one MCC account. Okay, so this one is active, so that was from the previous training. All accounts. And then you create a new account for a new customer. Okay, so this is the MCC account. Create a new account, Google Ads account. Okay, enter name, auto, repair, local AdWords Academy. You select your country, you set your time zone, select the currency, and you can even invite other users. So now you create an account. So this is pretty simple. Okay, now the account is created, and now you start with the campaign. Okay, click campaign. You see this plus sign, and you start a campaign. New campaign. So you want to select sales. So this account is for the client. This sub account is for the client. The MCC account is for you. But I don't give the sub account access to the client if you not really want it, because you put all your knowledge in it. So you don't have any interest to share it. Okay, you select sales, but you don't give access, but it is the account for the client, and you add the credit card for the client in that account. Okay, select sales, search, phone calls. Okay, select sales, search account, and you want to target phone calls. With this, it is a pay only, and a call only account. Select, enter the phone number, and now continue. Okay. Give it a name, auto repair. Network is good, search network. Location, I want to add my own location, so I do a radius. And on 2, 1, you enter the business address. Okay, and you click on save. Here, language, you enter the language from the people you want to target, let's say English and Spanish. Okay, then budget. One of you guys was asking, was afraid to spend too much money. So you want to start with a low amount of budget per day. So if you enter here a low amount, you cannot spend and waste a lot of money. Okay, so you enter, for example, $10. Now, what I like is to use accelerated. Accelerated means I want in the beginning of the morning, the beginning of the day, I want them to spend that money because business like to have the calls in the morning. Now, the bidding you want to do on clicks because pay per click, call per click. And here comes the budget. Now, bear with me. Assume the client earns $250 per client. See, let me share. Let me try to bring a text file here. Okay, business earns, let's say, $250 per client and need at average 5 calls to get a client. So that means a phone call may not cost more than $250 divided by 5 is $50. Okay? Everybody understand this? How much a phone call may cost. Now, this is the ideal world, but it's something what Google I don't like with Google, okay? So if they click on an ad, they the phone number gets fetched in the mobile phone, and still the website clicker, the phone clicker, the call clicker still has to confirm to create that call. It appears at average it takes 2 clicks to generate the call. So that means you divided the 50 divided by 2 is $25. That is maximum what you can afford to get that click. Everybody get this? Now, to be safe, what I do is I divide those $50 by 3 is $17. So I'm willing to pay Google $17 for that call. Now, having that calculated, I go back to the Google interface and I enter $17 here. Okay? Now you can show more settings, all schedules. Now, what you want to do is you want only to show the ad when the business is able to answer the call, correct? So what you do is you want to say, okay, my business is open from Monday to Friday, and they open at 8 o'clock, and they don't want any calls after 4 o'clock. Okay, and then I click on save and continue. Now you created a campaign, and now you can go into and then fill in the keywords and the ad. But you said the budget for the day is $10. How does it work when you're going to pay $17 per call? That doesn't work. Agree. So you have to increase the budget, or you lower those $17. Is a good catch. Okay. So increase the budget to $20 or $30. The $10 is just an example. Okay. So you want to have a low budget to see if the campaign is working. Okay, once you feel more comfortable, you change to $100. You want to make sure basically what you want to make sure is that the conversion tracking is working. And once the conversion tracking is working, you know what you're doing. You know the click-through rates, you know what keywords generate the calls, and so forth. So you have two options with entering the phone number. One is you can enter directly the business phone number. And basically, you don't know what's going to happen. You don't record the call. You cannot send text messages for missed call and so forth. So that is why you want to enter the phone tracking number. Now you are in control. You know how many calls you generated that day, that week, that month for the business. You can listen to the replays. If the business is complaining, you can look up and analyze what's going on. So for your own sake, and also to improve the business operation, you want to have those calls tracked by your own call portal and create reports and send them missed calls, because each call costs $10, $20, $30, so you don't want to waste it. Now, first you start ad group. I'm not sure if Google lets me without entering my billing information. We'll see. Otherwise, I will jump to another existing account. So auto repair. Actually, let me change the account to where I have entered the billing information. Let's see. Auto repair 2. Okay. And now I will all campaigns, and I will pause this. So I use it as a previous example. Okay, now I will create a new campaign, and now I need okay. Actually, I don't need to pause it. I just need to create a new ad group. So show all campaigns. Then okay, doesn't matter. New campaign, search, sales, phone calls, phone number. Okay, you guys get a quick replay. Continue. Enter the address. Radius. Here you can choose miles or kilometers. Change the radius to your like. Enter the business address. save the language budget. So let's do $20 now. Delivery method accelerated. Bidding clicks, maximum bid $17. You see how simple it is when you do it for the second time? Ad group is auto repair. Now, in the membership site, you will find keywords. Keywords related to auto repair, and you can download them just as an example to get you going. Okay, but they are actually pretty good. Car repair, city state, city, Boca Raton. Okay, you see what I did? I did Boca Raton with a capital. Now that is kind of not good because nobody entered capital in the search. It's a small thing, but there's a difference. Boca Raton. So always with the negative keywords and with the keywords, always use small letters. Okay. You see, I changed the brackets with real city. Okay, and now I save. Now I create the ad, and you see it is already in call only ad. So when we set up the campaign, it will ask what is your goal? Calls, correct? So that's why you have no call only campaign. So auto, this is repair ABC. Is already the right phone number here. The ad get pre-populated, and then you will learn that in the next training. To come with a good ad text. Leroy was asked for it. Car repair, and then city. Now you're going to so now I show I'm local, and then okay, this is kind of still okay, but I don't like it's a little bit too long. Quality pass colors today. Colors today. That's a very strong phrase. Okay. Then display URL. So in here you want to show your website. And actually what you want is, I didn't do that. I think I did that. I think I add the SSL. So it gives a little bit more trust. It's HTTPS. And then call reporting on. And I'm done. And I click on save and continue. Voila, you just created the first campaign. So that is how you set up a call only campaign. There's a little bit more to it. I will show you what. So you go to the campaign, then you go to keywords, and then you negative keywords. So you do not want to show the ad for if they are searching for book, for video, for salary, for job. So those are part of negative keywords. Those are actually very important. But if you do an audit, very likely you can improve that campaign significantly by much better negative keywords. So where does Boca Raton lowercase go? Keywords and negative keywords. For keywords and negative keywords, always use lowercase. Do you have a list of negative keywords? Yes, you will get that. About 800 plus. So we will do a separate training session only for negative keywords. It's amazing. You just go over the list, takes maybe a half hour, and by only applying that negative keywords, let's say you do an audit and you want to improve that, you copy and paste the negative keyword in the list, and only by that the campaign will be significantly better. If you market to 20 cities, should you have all 20 city names listed in the keywords? Yes, but I like per city a campaign group on itself. Doesn't need to be a campaign, but a campaign group, and maybe also a campaign if it is a big city. 20 ad groups, yes, but if it is a big city with significantly spent, I like to have them in a different campaign, so I can because 20 locations or 20 cities, are they going to the same business or are they going to different businesses? So kind of those are all those questions to fine tune it. Same business, they can be in the same campaign if they have one location, but different ad groups. Everybody understand what negative keywords are? You don't want to show the ad when the keyword includes this part of word. Okay? So this is just an example. Now, what you have done today, you have set up a call tracking number, you set up a website, and you have set up a call only campaign. This is the heart. Okay, this is the 80% for running a campaign. This is the 80%. Of course, you need a good ad, and of course, you need good negative keywords, and you need site links and all kind of things. But it is not more complicated than this. Does that make sense? Everybody can do this now? Can we record the call? Can we record the calls in the program? Yes, you can. And you should. So let me ask you a quick question. Should we add the cities to all the keywords, or can we not have the city in the keywords? So some keywords have a city and some keywords don't have a city name. So like near me doesn't have a city name. But how to set up those ad groups, we will go over later, okay? The biggest thing I want to, so to be clear, we need to have a new domain, hosting, and a website for every client, and we cannot use their website. Also, who pays for these clicks? You can use the client website, but it needs to have the phone number from the campaign, and you want to use a tracking phone number. The best is to use a new domain name which you have control over, and you can set up that in a half hour. So you kind of want to be in control. Gary said a plumber might have 10 different types of work and marketing 20 cities. So if a plumber has 10 different types of work and market 20 cities, it's a little bit work to set this all up, but it will pay off. What are the checklists for running campaigns for a client? What do we need to ask upfront? Now, be careful when you say upfront, okay? I don't go in details when I ask for the credit card. I don't ask. Once we agree that I do the management, I ask certain questions: which service they provide, okay? Do they want to use their website or my website? Very basic questions. 10 ad groups for the cities or 20 ad groups for the type of plumber? Both. Both. Okay? You want to know which kind of service converts the best and which cities converts the best. Most of the clients run unlimited budget. So you want to see what works the best. Who pays for the clicks? The client. You get a management fee. So when you agree to do the service for a client, you ask for a credit card, you use it, you enter that in the account, and also you charge differently on with Nets and Bank or whatever application you have, those $200 or more for the management. If the client says he wants to use his website, how do you proceed? That is fine. That is fine. Should the domain name include the city name? It doesn't matter. Sorry, I have to correct that. So we're going to go in the best ad, but the ad has a call only. The call only. It doesn't matter what the domain name is. But in a regular ad, it does matter. In a regular campaign, it does matter, and mainly because the click-through rate is highly depending on the domain name. So how do you proceed when using client side? Either, I like to have ownership, so I like to get the login for it, and I think I cannot remember any case I didn't get the login. So you just get the login and you update the phone number or whatever you need. So if the client wants to use his website and don't you have to put the tracking number on the site? Yes. So that's part of the deal. If he doesn't want, then you create your own website. But the pay the call only, nobody sees that website except Google. Can we use the turbo system with this? You use the turbo system. With the turbo system comes Sales Dynamite Jack, and you can easily set up a website with it. And with the turbo system, you can also prospect to get new clients. We will do a training for it on itself. Is it a good idea to use subdomain for our agency site? No. Don't save on domains. It's so a domain is $10 per year. You don't save on it. If a client has their own website, but I decide to put up Team Jack website on a unique domain, should we leave off a client address because it's already on their original website and Google says a business cannot have two websites? So an address is listed on many business directories. So you say that's not allowed from Google to have the address listed on business directories? No, that doesn't make sense. Okay, you can only show one website in the AdWords. Okay, you cannot do 10 different AdWords accounts and each AdWords account have a different website for the same business. So have you been able to determine if pay-per-call works better than PPC? It depends on the business. You have to try both. Okay, I like pay-per-call because of the call only. It's very easy to set up, but for some business, people still like to go on a website. Both is good. We will cover both. For auto repair, call only works nicely. Now, call only works if for emergency services, kind of, I want to call now. I don't need to check out their website. I want to call now. I have an urgent need. Does that make sense? Jack, is Call City your software? Yes. What do you think about Twilio? Is good too. Twilio is integrated in Call CD, so you get all the features, the convenient from Call CD. You cannot do reporting and all kind of things. Send a text message. Okay, you need a software around it. So check out jackhotman.com and you will find the call portal. Gary said, it seems like call only is great for home service where the client wants to get calls directly, but it can be more expensive, I found. Yes, so you have to test. The only way if it works is testing. So we're going to go in depth about call tracking, about conversion, about spending, what works the best. So once you know what works, you can focus it and optimize it. Okay, so with this training, okay, one second. Let me show you one more thing what you also get. Did you see this? Pretty nice. This is what you guys probably wanted to ask, but didn't. So I created a step plan. Create a new call only campaign. What you need for the preparation and each step, each click get described. Step number 1, 2, 3, 5, 9. You see all the steps? Create a new ad group. Okay? That's all the steps what you need to do to set up the call only campaign. You print this out and you can do it by yourself. And it's available in the membership site. How long does it take to figure out a campaign so you can optimize them? Depending on the budget you want to spend, it's kind of related to the clicks. Okay, so when you get 100 clicks, you know pretty good if it's working. So let me ask you a question. I'm able to set up a call only campaign now. So you should see a vote and you can answer yes or no. And you have to base it on the step line you get, the training of the day, and your confidence, of course. So please vote. 40% has 44% has voted now. 54. Please vote. Okay, and now let me stop this. How do I stop this? Close. And now share. So 87% of you guys feels not comfortable to set up the call only campaign. So that's good. And you will get the step plan with it. The training will be in the membership site. So let me go back to the presentation. So when you log in the membership site, I don't know if I can log in from here easily. I will try. Local AdWords user. You guys see the membership site? Say yes or no when you see the membership site. Okay, so here's kind of the introduction, but what you want to go is 2018. Training number 1, training number 2, and client getting. Training number 1 is all about how to set up an MCC account. From this account, you can set up your client's account. Okay, it comes with a PDF. Download your AdWords account setup instruction. You guys see this? What's an MCC? The link where you have to click on and what you have to do. Okay, so pretty simple step plan. You get this also in the tutorial form, how to set up the MCC account. Everybody see this? Now, the next training is what we covered today. Okay, so it's, well, when the training is done, it will show up here. And so forth. So we'll up, oh, here's the keywords. Okay. And then we will do client getting. Okay, the turbo system and the call with Arthur. So we will do client getting. We'll get back almost every time. Now, there's one thing what I wanted to share with you about client getting. Okay, we went over this. Guys, see the presentation again? Okay. So there are thousands of clients in every niche. They all need more customers. You guys see the presentation? Not yet. No. Not yet. No. Now you guys see? Okay, they all need more customers. How to find them? Use Lead Finder Jack Cloud, AdWords, and Home Advisor. Okay? We will show you the demo in another training. Ways to prospect. Visit, call, email, turbo system. Okay, so watch the turbo system video. It works. Now, realize this: how more contacts you have with a prospect, how more likely you can convert them to a customer. So don't give up when you do one-time email or one-time voice drop or one-time call, okay? Contact them on a regular basis. Does that make sense? Do you think about yourself? Do you respond to the first email by yourself? Or when you get the first email, you get the second email, and so forth? So you kind of get used to the idea and take time to take your time to think about it, and see the advantages of it. Jack, do you send out 4 to 5 emails for all the contacts? I send about 500,000 emails per month. So, doesn't really answer your question, but I do email a lot. Once you have, let's say, 30, 40 clients, it works a little bit different to sign up new clients. But emailer works. Silent prospector works really good. Now, 95% to get a client is to take action. It does not matter so much if you email, call, voice drop, knock on the door. Okay? It is most of the thing is to get to be active. You only need 20 to 50 clients, okay? So you might think I need 100 or 200. No, you don't need. You make a good living with 20 to 50 clients. So it is very realistic that you're able to do well with only 20 to 50 clients. That's the only thing what you need, you know? Okay, and to get the first 5 clients is much harder than to get the next 5. Okay, here it comes, and I want you to kind of remember them. So when you speak with a prospect, you're going to think on this way. In the conversation, you're going to ask the question, how many new customers can you handle per month? If he says 0, that conversation does go nowhere. If he says 20, okay, now we have a number where we can work on. Then you're going to ask, how much do you earn on average per customer? Let's say they answer $250. Now you have to have something where you can work on. So if I'm able to deliver a customer what is kind of significant below $250, so you make profit, you are happy. Yes, I'm happy then. And then I ask, can you how many new customers can you handle? Now let's say they say 10. And when can you handle those customers? When? The when is so important. The when. You know why the when is so important? When they say today, and everybody says today, they have no. You take up the opportunity for them to say, "Let me think about it." They already say when today, and then I ask simple, "What is your credit card?" This system, this prospect system, I'm so good in converting new clients. If I cannot sign up that client during that call, it probably will not happen anymore. Now there's one thing what I do also when I don't sign up the client, I ask them to send him more information to his cell phone. Say, what is your cell phone so I can send you more information? So now I send them a text message with my name and basically my name, and now I'm buried in their phone. So when they're in a good mood or they have a bad day on the business and they want to look me up, they want to contact me, now it's easy for them to contact me back. Where do you input their credit card? Okay, go to jackhopman.com and you see Easy Invoicing Pro. You should have that. Something like that. Okay. Where is jackhopman.com? Okay, Easy Invoicing Pro. Guys, see this? So that's where you can take the credit card. Jack, do you advise? Jack, so your advice is to charge 250 to pay Google and 200 for management, total 450. I don't advise that. Okay. I ask the client how much after I get the credit card. Basically, after I get a credit card. I don't bring too many things up before I get a credit card. And then I said, how much do you want to spend on clicks? Okay. And they say $500, $1,000, $2,000. Okay. So keep in mind, you don't going to make that prospecting discussion too complicated. Let it sound easy and go in details later. Does that make sense? You don't go to ask, do you want to use your own website? Do you want to use your own hosting? Which domain you want to use? And so forth. Okay? That comes after you get a credit card. Okay? Let it sound simple, quick and simple. You go all over the details, you go later on. If they say I want to use this website and the website isn't good, you say, okay, I can use a website. I don't like it, but we can do it. Oh, can you make a better website? Yes, I can make a better website. Do you have a credit card agreement contract? I do, and I will present it, and I very rarely use it. I get the credit card over the phone 99% of the time. Okay? Don't be shy to ask a credit card. Don't be shy. Just ask. If they want you to send the agreement, it's almost like they want more time and rethink about it. Okay? So get the credit card over the phone. Take it up, enter in Netson Bank from Easy Invoicing Pro. Okay, I think we got a 1 hour training. I'm glad you guys feel comfortable to set up the call only campaign. Next week, you got another training. I will upload this to the membership site. I will add the documents to it. So it's get all organized. And let me go back to the presentation for your homework. Yes, you got some homework to do. Do you guys see the presentation again? Or not? Now? Do you see it now? Okay. Homework. Set up the MCC account. This is important. Without MCC account, you cannot sign up clients or set up clients in Google. So take the time. This is kind of that flywheel effect. You do it once and you will use it in 10 years from now. Now set up your first call only campaign. Set up your first call only campaign. Pause it when it's done. Do this as exercise. So now you feel comfortable to go over the step plan, and once you set up a client, you kind of know what to do. Okay. Then start prospecting, email, voice drop, visit. Okay. Do if you don't have a niche in mind, use the auto repair shops. Is a good niche. It doesn't matter how much you get paid, but don't do it for free. We set it up for an imaginary client, correct? Okay, just get used to the process. Once you have done it once, the second time is so easy. You have to get used to the interface. Jack, in an MCC account, can we manage all our clients? Yes. You have one master login, and via that master login, you log into your client's account. If I have capital letters in the keywords or negatives, will Google ignore the capital letters if a person searches without capitals? No, it will. Google will not ignore it, but it's not the same. It's not really an exact match type. So just use if you have it in an existing campaign, don't change it. But going forward, only use small letters. Would it be good to build a website and everything as we do this homework? Yes. So set up your tracking phone number and call CD. Set up your website. It's easy. Change the phone number. Make the terms active. Okay, you have the domain name. So this week, will you go into keyword match types? Of course I will do. You will become a master in keywords, in ads, in negative keywords, in site links, in website optimization. All you will learn. We still have 9 sessions to go. Set up your client getting website or client side. Client side. Client getting website also for the turbo campaign. For the turbo system, sorry. Once I get the new MCC account set up, can I move current customers into the MCC account to consolidate? Yes, you can. Yes. Do you have a recommendation for the domain name we select? Yes, I do. It's you don't want to make it do not want to make it too long. Yeah, I'm not sure how much is the call fee or how much is the call. Go to jackhopman.com. Jackhopman.com. Will you be showing how to set up the client getting AdWords site where we do all the templates? Yes. I will do that next time. Actually, we're creating a new website which is even nicer than the current one. But I will show you. It doesn't matter. Corey said, I have been using Call CD for years and it is great. Should say master website. Okay. Does domain have to be like a .com or can I use .dot or something else? .com. Let me rephrase it. If you use a domain name in Google AdWords and the domain name is visible for the website server, it needs to be .com. Should my MCC account email before that only a separate email for my overall Google account? Yes, it needs to be a dedicated email address. If you already have an email address to an existing AdWords account, you need another email address for that. If you haven't used that email address for any AdWords account, you can use that for the MCC account. So set up your MCC account and set up your first call only campaign. With the first only campaign, you set up the tracking number, you set up the website, and you use the MCC account for the first campaign. Do we put the client credit card in the Google AdWords to pay for their usage? Yes. Do we put the client? Okay, yes, yes, yes. One time a question works for me, Max. Yes, so you put the client credit card in the AdWords account. They pay for the clicks. In Netson Bank, where you get paid, you put also the client credit card. So you put it on two sides. So is that clear? I'm not sure if that's clear. In the Jack Common, where you can find also the call portal somewhere, call tracking here, you have also the Netson Bank, Easy Invoicing Pro. You get access to the billing system, and that is also where you enter the client credit card to get paid. Okay, so I think it's all the information. Good question, and I love you to see you next week, Sunday, and do the homework. Okay, so stop buying shiny objects. Choose to work on your business for now, for next week, for next year, for the next 10 years. The Google AdWords management is the only thing what you need to learn to make a good living. Okay, thank you so much, and see you next training.